See, if I'm CJ McCollum, I want to get this ball handler coming this way, and the drop coverage to be here because I want Rudy Gobert to roll here because he's rolling right into a backside defender. See, when you let Rudy Gobert this way, there's no backside defense. Okay, so the Pelicans actually do that here, but Valanciunas has got to drop. This player's angling Anthony Edwards here because he's expecting you to be here, which you're not. You got to communicate in transition right now, okay? So Herb Jones should be coming over here and saying he's got ball, so this player knows to go here. This player's not going to get to the ball. He's behind the ball. Got to have urgency with Anthony Edwards with the ball in the open floor. You have to sprint back so you can get your feet set and in a defensive stance. You can't do this. Look at this. You're just backpedaling and backpedaling and backpedaling and backpedaling. Marshall, D'Angelo Russell just made a pass here, so drop, okay? You don't guard with your back to the ball anyways, but in this case, look, why are you doing this? Because now D'Angelo Russell's going to create space. See, if you had just dropped, now you could get up here as this handoff's coming. See, you'd be up here, and now you can angle D'Angelo Russell here, get the drop coverage here, so Rudy Gobert is coming right into a backside defender. But see, there is no backside defender here. This player's got to come all the way from over here as opposed to just being right here for Rudy Gobert's role. So now you're giving up an open three. If Valanciunas wants to double here, you have to rotate from the weak side of the floor. This player's got to start to cheat up here because when this pass is made, you got to get out here. Then this player here, Valanciunas here. But if you don't rotate at all, what is Jose Alvarado doing here? Okay, it's a weird camera angle, but this player's clearly taking the ball. So could you please go here? Like, why is Alvarado gambling? Look at this right here. Look where Alvarado gambled to. Nowhere. You should be here. Ugh. It's the same thing. You want to angle this guard here so the drop coverage can be here. So now there's backside help for Rudy Gobert. See, look what happens here. There's no backside help for Rudy Gobert's role. So this big really can't get up and guard the ball. So it's just going to lead to this. It's the same thing. You've got to angle this guard here so this big can actually guard the ball because there's backside help here for Rudy Gobert's role. If Rudy Gobert rolls here, there's no backside help. So now this big's got to drop too much again. Trying to execute an X out, which the Pelicans are. As soon as this ball is in the air right now, Trey Murphy has to be sprinting now. And sprinting with urgency here. This player's going here. Watch Trey Murphy. That's not urgency. So now you're late to get out. Trey Murphy, you have to have urgency getting back so that you're sprinting back, your feet are set, you're in a defensive stance. Is Trey Murphy in a defensive stance right now as the ball's going to his man? No, so now you can't guard one-on-one. CJ McCollum here, you have to be the one to initiate contact. You have to. See, look who's initiating the contact. It's this Timberwolves player sealing you. So now look, now he's got you sealed, so that's going to force Alvarado to have to step up so this pass doesn't get made, and that, of course, leaves this player open. You do not backpedal in transition. Sprint back, feet set, defensive stance. All this player does is backpedal and more backpedaling and more backpedaling. Transition defense, you throw matchups out the window. Larry Nance needs to be guarding this player right here for the Timberwolves. Look where he's going. He's going to where somebody's already being defended. So now there's nobody guarding right here. It's horrible. CJ McCollum, this is off of a ball screen. You're guarding D'Angelo Russell. So that doesn't change when D'Angelo Russell makes this pass. Like, Valanciunas is coming over here. You need to stay with D'Angelo Russell. Why is CJ McCollum not staying with D'Angelo Russell? What's Trey Murphy doing here? Why is he backing up? D'Angelo Russell's going this. Well, I know why he's back. He doesn't see D'Angelo Russell. So look at this. You're backing up as D'Angelo Russell is coming across the perimeter. Again, right here, if I'm CJ McCollum, you see Rudy Gobert coming to set this screen. I'm aggressively getting up here. So this player has to... Valanciunas can drop this way, so Gobert can roll this way because you're rolling right into a backside defender. The problem when Gobert rolls this way, look what happens. There's no second defender there. So now look, now this player comes up. This player's already has to sink all the way down. Just not fair to the backside defender, so now it's pump and go right by you. How awful this closeout is. Close out to your man. Look where this player is clearly trying to get a steal. See him try to get a steal? See, even though Anthony Edwards fumbles this, he's still not ready to guard. So now you're in drop coverage. Stop. Trey Murphy has to be the one to be sliding over here. If Trey Murphy, feet are set in a defensive stance like he should be if he had already left, then if a skip pass is made to his man, he can easily recover. This player cannot come all the way up here and then recover on a skip pass, as you're going to see. This is Anthony Edwards here. If you are Trey Murphy, you need to sprint back to get in a defensive stance. You can't be just backpedaling, because look, you're never in a defensive stance. So all you're doing is backpedaling until you've backpedaled too much, and it's an open three now. I mean, as soon as D'Angelo Russell makes this pass right now, Valanciunas should be sprinting back to Gobert. Look at Valanciunas. This is far from sprinting back to Gobert. What is Herb Jones doing? You don't go to the ball. CJ McCollum's got the ball. You got to come here and guard this Timberwolves player, but now two people go to the ball. No one goes to Gobert. So it's quite evident that Larry Nance feels not comfortable at all guarding Anthony Edwards. But and look at that's okay, because look at this. We have defenders coming in the gaps here and this player here. So just get up. Force him here. I can stunt. I can recover. Same thing here. Don't play off. What is Alvarado doing? You see the Pelicans setting up in drop coverage this way, so you need to be in backside help. You got to come over now. Because remember, if your feet are set, you're in a defensive stance. If a skip pass gets made, you will easily be able to recover. I don't even know where Alvarado is going right now. What's Valanciunas doing? You stay in front of Rudy Gobert. Duh. Look at this. I got... Look right here. So CJ McCollum's in backside help, but he's not in a defensive stance. He's not. Your feet have to be set. Okay? You're still bringing your feet inward. So now on this pass, you're going to be late. It's rip and go. This is CJ McCollum's backside help right here. You've got to slide over. Again, don't worry about Anthony Edwards, because if your feet are set, stop. Right now, if you're already over here and your feet are set, if a skip pass is made, you're always going to be able to recover. But there's no backside help. So now the Timberwolves just have numbers and the perimeter's wide open. Jose Alvarado, you cannot be trying to get over this screen early before D'Angelo Russell, because look, all you do now is look, you're way off balance now. And now D'Angelo Russell gets right in the lane.